Well, here's just a quick update to my video that's coming up. I just got back from the block last night, and I checked the weather while I was up there, and that's why I'm here back in my little oasis in Perth for, it'll be the next week, I'd imagine. The weather forecast for where my block is today is 39 degrees, 40, 41, 43 and 47 degrees on the weekend coming up. So for all you people in the Northern Hemisphere who are approaching winter, our first 2 weeks in summer have broken all records here in Perth for hot temperatures. And so I won't be going back up the block in the foreseeable future because you calculate 47 degrees Celsius is 116 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can imagine there's not going to be any fun up there. So I'll just do a little bit down here in my little oasis until we get some more suitable weather to get back up there. I can't wait to get up there and actually get stuck into it. So I've edited a couple of little short videos following this, and I'll show you what I got up to in my last 3 days or so up there. Thank you, and stay tuned. And good morning again. Been up here for 2 days this time. After an extremely hot batch of weather. It was just way too hot. It got up to 43 up here 4 days ago, and it was 41 and that, so I didn't bother coming up here. So I waited for a bit of cool weather. So yeah, it was only in the low 30s for the last couple of days, so that was great. I could actually get in and do a bit. So an update here, just a quick one. So I'm getting ready to put our water tanks in, and also picked up another small shed, and so I'm just cutting and filling and doing all of that to get that ready. So hopefully next weekend I'll start putting the sheds up, but we'll just see how that goes, weather permitting and all of that. So this is what I've been up to in the last couple of days. As you can see, I've just started building up the pad for one of the water tanks here. This was pretty good. The guy with the backhoe did a really good job levelling that out, so I'm just putting about a 150mm sand base on here, and then I'm just let that compact down to settle it all in. I haven't bought the water tanks yet, but there's no dramas, we'll just have it all ready to go. And I went down the tip the other day, picked up this old bed frame, so it's got the old wire base there, so I just sieved all of this loose stuff here, because I filled up the top here where my other water tank's going. I had to put a lot of fill in that one because of the slope of the ground, and so it sieved it fantastically. So sieved all the rocks out, and sort of this is what came out. So it's yeah, it's quite good. I've just picked this up from down a storage point. That's all the gravel, and this is where I'm putting one of the sheds up. As you can see, there's quite a large drop here. I've got the straight edge there, and so that's level now, so you can see how much I've had to build this up. So all of the rocks and things that came out of where he's dug that out when I sieved it, and all the loose rocks around the block, those are pretty handy. I've just picked them up and put them in here. It uses less fill, and it's going to give it a more stable base. So just in the shed, I'm going to use this gravel. I've got a huge pile of sand up the top there, and I'll make a sand base, put some more gravel down, and that'll be it. I'm not going to pave it or cement it or anything. It's just going to be a gravel base for this shed here. So that's a 4 metre by 4 metre shed in here, and then I've just picked this smaller shed up the other day. Yeah, that's a beauty. It's like new. So that's only a small one. So you can see that's a 3 metre by 1.5. So that'd be great. That one's just gonna go in here. I've sort of roughly marked out where it's going to go. So the two sheds next to each other. Then I'm going to put this IBC just in here. I'll remove that tree, put that in there, and I'll run a gutter off of both of these just to fill those up, and I can use them for a little bit more water storage for my garden. I showed you this last time. I cut these IBCs out, so they're both full of firewood for winter, so they'll be nice and dry. Okay, so I'll go up the top here and I'll show you where the other water tank's going in, and I'll just blend that into this video. Alright folks, I'm just going to go up to the top and show you that water tank up the top there that I've been working on. But we'll go on the adventure ride. This track's pretty rough. This is the ring road, which is my fire break. So I'm just going to go up the hill here, and there's some pretty gnarly rocks we've got to get over. So we're in low range 4-wheel drive just to get up the hill here. So excuse the bumps, and I don't know if you can see there's a couple of big rocks we've got to get over here. So here we are, just on the driveway. That goes up to the main road there. There's the valley. Down here, they're flying the flag today. This is the new driveway that we've just put in. So that'll be so much easier just to get down there. And here's the new pad for the water tank. So as you can see, I've had to build it up by about, that'd be about 350 mil, so it's about 14 inches. So I've had to dig out the back there, as you can see. So I've probably dug 150 at 6 inches out the back there, and built it up here. So we just lined it with some of these big rocks that came out of the driveway. Backfill all of that with rocks, gravel, sand, and this is that sieved material that I showed you down the bottom. So once that's watered in, so that's the first coat. That's level now. I'm going to let that sit, and then put another coat on top and water it in, ready for the tank to come in. I haven't ordered the tanks yet. We're not going to get rain for probably another 4 months yet, so I've just got to hang tight. Hopefully a special will come on, because they're not cheap. So I'm just going up to pick another load of gravel up, which is about 10 miles, 15 k's probably from here, and back to it again. Okay, see you later.